Hello and welcome, I am Rayashi and today I will be your Master of Games. In this video I will be talking about what you need to know and do before you play your first match as a brand new player looking to optimize their gameplay. First and foremost, know that if you play a custom match, all character perks as well as add-ons will be unlocked. However, custom mode will not level you up or reward anything beyond a bit of fun with friends or knowledge and practice. Personally, unless you have 4 to 5 friends online that just want to chill and kill, you are better off getting rewarded a lot more for your time. Also, on the note of not getting rewarded, if you disconnect or quit the game, you will not get blood points or keep items you picked up. You cannot pass go, you cannot collect 200 bucks. You also lose whatever you brought into the match, and could end up with a penalty timer. If you have friends that play on a different system, PC, PlayStation, etc., be sure to go to the options, scroll to the bottom, and ensure crossplay is on. A final note is all DLC maps are free. When you play, you can be grouped with all of the killers and survivors, regardless of if you have bought them. The only reason to buy DLC is if you really like and want the characters or cosmetics. That said, there is a way to buy unlicensed characters with iridescent shards, as well as teachable perks from all characters you do not own, but we will get into that later. Before anything else, go to the Getting Started, click it and do the Survivor, Killer, Survive with Bots, and Kill with Bots tutorial. This will give you 200,000 blood points as well as an uncommon charm. If you want to level up ultra quick, do daily rituals when you can without too much difficulty. If you can't or don't want to do one specifically, trash it. You get a new ritual every day and can hold up to 3 at any given time. In the main menu, the Archive's Tome events can be accessed with the eye icon. Always be sure you have a challenge selected that is relevant to the role and character. Completing the challenges while the new tome is active can and will reward you cosmetics as well as blood points. However, when a tome is not active, you can still complete challenges from previous tomes by tabbing over to the compendium to select past tomes and get blood points. It should be noted, doing challenges from past tomes will not reward rift fragments or rift progress. Now you know your rituals, you know your tome challenge. Next, you need to understand the currencies and levels as well as spend the blood points you acquired from the tutorials. Before spending those blood points though, decide now if you would rather play Survivor or Killer. Few notes, Survivors play with third-person camera view, while Killers use first-person only. But Killers, once you acquire the right perks, gain blood points a lot faster than Survivors. This will be something I will talk about in a future guide. Most people do play both, and should, but the idea is to try and funnel all your blood points into single characters to unlock teachable abilities which you can utilize later. So now look at all the characters in the top left corner after clicking play as. Read over the perks of any available to you and go for the one that sounds like your preferred playstyle, or even choose characters for their teachable perks early on. Teachable perks are unique per character, but once learned allow you to use them on any character of the same role. Once you know the teachable perks you want, you can later focus on what character you want as main based on looks. Moving to the right top corner, there are two levels, character level and player level. Character level is increased by spending blood points in the blood web. Player level will increase over time from experience gained per match. Increasing player level is how you acquire iridescent shards. There is also survivor rank in the top right corner. This mostly affects players get matched with you based on your rank, although they have been trying to find better methods for matchmaking. Going back to the left, 2 down from the character select is the blood web. Spend blood points into this to level up your character. At level 15, the character will unlock all 4 perk slots. At level 30, 35, and 40, the character's teachable perks will be available to learn on their blood web. Near level 10, you can buy 2 blood web nodes towards the perk you want most, then spend 2 towards an item or a separate perk. The reason to do this is because the entity will start spawning a black mark on the blood web. This will start consuming nodes you haven't purchased every time you buy your next node. Ideally, you want to prioritize perks as well as good items when possible. Now that you have leveled your character a bit, look underneath characters. This is loadout. You will be able to equip an item as well as add-ons and an offering. Offerings get used at the beginning of the match. Add-ons are destroyed at the end of a match unless you have an offering that spares them. And if you escape, you get to keep your item unless it is a key that you open the black lock, or unless using said add-on consumes the item in the process. Beneath items is your perks. Select the 4 perks you want to use the most once level 15. If you only care about a couple of them, choose filler for the rest until you get better perks. I will do a suggestion guide on perks for both Killer and Survivor in a future video. At this point, you are all set to start your first match. I hope you all find this to be very helpful. Now I will share a couple of brief notes for after you play some matches. Iridescent shards can be pulled and saved up to purchase certain cosmetics and non-licensed characters from the shop. These are characters exclusive to Dead by Daylight. Characters from other franchises like Resident Evil have to be bought with cash. That said, Dead by Daylight seemingly has sales on its DLC packs about every 3 to 6 months, during which most character packs, excluding the 3 newest DLCs, are half off. If you are okay with spending cash, this comes out to about $2 a character. The 3 most recent DLCs might be a bit cheaper, but not half off. Another thing you can spend iridescent shards on is the Shrine of Secrets in the shop, which will have 2 random Survivor teachable perks and 2 random Killer teachable perks. Every 7 days, if you are lucky, it may have the perk or perks you need to give yourself a great advantage. Also, after hitting character level 50, you can prestige said character. Personally, I suggest focusing on prestiging your main after you have acquired the teachables you want most. Don't bother with prestiging characters you don't think you will play because it takes a lot of blood points and a long time to prestige characters. You can prestige characters 3 times, and each time you do, you reset all your perks, items, add-ons, and offerings. In return, you get a cosmetic and a boost to your blood web RNG that will give you chances at better, rarer items showing up on your blood web. At Prestige 1, survivors get bloody pants and killers get a bloody weapon. 2 gives bloody body for both, and 3 gives bloody head for both. And that will be all for this video. If you have any questions at all, I will reply as soon as I can. If you would like to stop by my stream sometime, I stream under Rayashi85 at Twitch on Fridays and Saturdays. Thank you everyone who stopped by to check this out. I hope you all have a wonderful, fantastic, glorious time. I will see you next time. Goodbye.